The Liberals have never been down this bad. The lowest polling numbers ever. Justin Trudeau's worst approval rating of all time. We have the Liberals backing up. So I'm telling you, keep pushing. 2024, we will have a new Prime Minister, and his name is going to be Pierre Poilievre. Ladies and gentlemen, the Pleb is back. In today's episode, Justin Trudeau is heading back to Jamaica for another ultra-luxury vacation, while Canadians are suffering and lining up in record numbers at the food bank. As well, tonight, Stoner Guy is back with an absolutely epic rant on Christmas that I just had to share. And in our last story, Justin Trudeau appears to be canceling Christmas lights at Parliament Hill. What's going on? You won't want to miss tonight's story. Stick around. Today's episode has been brought to you by Beaver Bitcoin, Canada's best Bitcoin exchange. It is officially the most wonderful time of the year. Christmas is upon us. Now, my favorite part about Christmas is giving gifts and receiving gifts. And you know what? If you really want to stand out this Christmas, why don't you give someone some Bitcoin? The best gift of them all. If you guys want some Bitcoin, head over to beaverbitcoin.com. Links in the description below. Thank you for sponsoring today's report. Welcome to your Christmas Eve report. I just want to kick off tonight's episode by showing a little gratitude and saying thank you to you, the viewer. A year ago, I started this YouTube channel as a side hustle, as a hobby, as something I did when I got home from work. I made videos in these dark times in Canada so I could keep you guys smiling and keeping you entertained until we finally got rid of Justin Trudeau. Well, a year later, this YouTube channel is now my full-time job. And this is literally a dream come true. I never thought this would be my life. So as we go into Christmas tomorrow, I just want to say how much I appreciate you guys for supporting me, supporting this channel, and for helping my dream come true. Thank you. All right, tonight's story kicks off with another Red Pill North banger. Now, you guys remember my last video where I showed you the Mark Garretson press conference and what an absolute disaster it was and how unbelievably cringe and embarrassing it was for the Liberals. Well, our friend of the channel, Red Pill North, came out with another video here, just lampooning the press conference, and we are going to kick off tonight's episode with this because it's so bloody hilarious.
Yo, what are you saying, fam?
Hey, Jagmeet. Good to see you.
Yeah, fams. Bless up, bless up.
Is he making Jagmeet into a Toronto rapper?
Are you trying to win young voters again?
You don't know, fams.
Whatever. Do what you gotta do to win those votes.
That's what I'm saying, fams. So what are you dealing with?
I assume you mean, what am I doing? Well, I'm giving Mark a second chance to redeem himself.
For real, fams?
Okay, I see him. Here he comes.
Look how he makes Mark burst. Oh my god, okay. Look how Mark bursts onto the podium. This is too good.
Hello, everyone. Mr. McKinnon and
Yeah, the last time he failed, I took away his wardrobe money. That's why you see him in the House of Commons wearing jeans. He can't afford to buy the bottom half.
Yo, that's cold, fam. What you sent him to do? What's his mission?
His job today is to make Pierre Poilievre look bad in front of the press. I need him to take the attention away on how bad we are doing.
Yo, fams, that's some mastermind stuff, yo.
Thanks, Jagmeet. I think
we know at the end of the day, Mr. Poilievre's approach is exactly like Donald Trump's approach for the United States. It's all about feeding in and feeding off of the emotions of people to try to get the better of them. Our job, one of our jobs, is going to be to point that out, and that's exactly what we're doing here today.
But isn't this what an election campaign is for? Like, pardon me, we're not in a campaign. That's typically when a leader will put out a platform that's going to make each other policy.
I mean, you
what-
would have to ask yourself, isn't the way that Mr. Polyev acts now and has
Oh, here we go.
But
He's
what-
falling
isn't
apart
this what
already.
an election campaign?
always been acting? What an election
Revealed his platform in
platform.
2013. He revealed it in the 2015 election campaign.
Pardon me?
Justin Trudeau
Yes.
became leader in 2013. Didn't
Right.
reveal a platform then. He revealed it in the,
But we were
in the election
certain,
campaign.
but we were certainly talking
in
about platforms.
2013.
What
he
is he
revealed it in the
doing?
2015
The
election
press is
campaign.
not falling
pardon
for
me?
it.
Justin Trudeau
They can
became
see
leader in
through his
2013.
BS.
Didn't reveal
But listen, it's also about talking about what we stand for. Mr. Polyev, if you actually listen to
Oh,
what he
Mark.
says, stands for nothing other than to try to take down.
Yo,
the
don't
current
look
Prime
at me,
Minister. And all
fams.
we're
I'm
saying
just
is,
chilling like a
stop.
villain.
As we
Mark
do
has
listen
failed me
to
once
45
again.
minute long interviews, you
I'm
actually
gonna
end
have
up
to
hearing
give
nothing.
Christia the signal.
And, we find
Christia?
that concerning. We think that Canadians would.
contraste le plus payant pour
Yo, fams, who's that new guy?
les contrastes les plus payants.
I don't know, nor do I care. He's one of Mark's buddy.
Mark's
He's not doing
buddies.
so well either. Christia?
Oh my god, that is so good. That is amazing. That was Red Pill North's best video yet, by far. But that is just my personal opinion. When he had Jagmeet saying, yo fams, hey fams, talking like the Toronto rapper had me literally dead. If you guys want to follow Red Pill North, I highly suggest you do. Check him out on X at redpill_north. You will not be disappointed by this follow. Keep up the good work. In our next story, we're going to keep up with the comedy here because friend of the channel and one of everyone's favorites, none other than Stoner Guy, is back with another rant. But before we get into the video, I just want to say Stoner Guy actually has a name. As you can see on Twitter here, his name is Paul Osborne, but I'm still calling him Stoner Guy.
Take a break. Talk to Canadians, real Canadians.
Hi, Karina. I'm Paul. I don't know if you can hear me over your righteous condescension, but I'm a real Canadian, in case you were wondering. You know, I wasn't sure if you knew what a real Canadian was because you and your party have this habit of just dismissing a lot of Canadians as not being real Canadians. You know, like you did during COVID when the Fuhrer asked if millions of real Canadians should be tolerated. The ones you wouldn't let sit next to you on a plane or a train. Those were real Canadians. Or the people whose lives that were irrevocably damaged by that lie you forced them to take. Those were real Canadians. People that your government beat and gassed and trampled for legally protesting. Those were real Canadians. The people whose bank accounts you froze, those were real Canadians. The people whose money your boss keeps stealing to pay for private island vacations and such, those are real Canadians. Boom. The people paying the price for people like you and him to pollute, real Canadians. I just wasn't sure if you knew what a real Canadian was because the only person I recall you and your fascist government embracing as a real Canadian was that hunka that you burn and loved. And if you're so blinded by ideological hatred that you can't recognize a foreign man who was voluntarily part of one of the most reviled group of murderous human scum to ever walk this planet, I'm just not confident that your cocaine-addled government would recognize a real Canadian. Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you and that puppet organization you belong to knows exactly what a real Canadian is, and you just prefer to talk to Nazis.
Stoner Guy speaks for us all, and I hope in the future that Mr. Stoner Guy, aka Paul Osborne, will run for office because his voice is what's badly needed in politics. In our next story, Justin Trudeau has never been more out of touch. In his year-end interviews that he gave recently, absolutely showcases it. I'm going to show you guys a couple of clips here from his year-end interviews just to show Canadians how out of touch this man truly is with the average Canadian. Watch this.
Companies and countries that are saying,
something's happening in Canada where it's better there, even though for Canadians, yeah, grocery bills suck. Rent sucks. Mortgage renegotiation. Oh my God, how are we going to deal with it? Like,
oh my God, how are we going to deal with it? What do you know about grocery prices? When have you ever even paid for groceries, Justin? Serious question. Have you ever had to pay for a mortgage? Have you ever had to pay for anything? You're a trust fund baby. Get out of here trying to pretend like you relate to Canadians. You're a joke.
these are real fears. But we have built the base of things that are going to help so much in an uncertain world.
Oh yes, Justin, you totally understand the pain of average Canadians who have to pay for groceries and renew their mortgages. Absolute bullshit. But look at this clip. It gets even crazier.
You got a lot of fight in you. It's you're not going anywhere, are you?
You know, everyone talking about...
Look how happy he is. You have a lot of fight in you. Like, look how he reacts to that ego stroking here. Look how he just like leans back.
It's you're not going anywhere, are you?
You know, everyone talking about maybe it's the walk in the snow this coming leap year, right? It's like, Jesus Christ.
What a pain in the ass that thing turned out to be for you, eh?
But you know, okay, first of all, when my dad was my age,
yeah,
he still had 12 years of prime ministering ahead of him.
All right, two things here. One, Justin Trudeau's the biggest narcissist of all time. I don't think I've ever seen someone as cocky as this dude. But his cockiness is good news for us because, two, Justin Trudeau's gonna run in the next election. He is so delusional that he thinks he's going to beat Pierre Poilievre. So yes, this is actually good news because the best way to end the Justin Trudeau story is to watch Pierre Poilievre hand this guy the most embarrassing loss of his life. And I can't wait. But do you guys want to know what's funny about this year-end interview with Justin Trudeau with this Terry DeMonte guy? Watch this. Justin Trudeau got trashed so hard in these comments under the video that they literally had to turn the comments off. That is how much Canada hates Justin Trudeau. You love to see it. But this hatred for Justin Trudeau's absolutely justified. It's not bullying. He absolutely deserves it. I'm going to show you guys a scene from Gatineau, Quebec, right beside the government offices, where now they are setting up heated tent cities because homelessness in Canada's getting so out of hand. Watch this. You guys see that building behind here? That's one of the government of Canada's building. And look, they have tent cities now, heated tent cities. This is what Canada has come to. Unbelievable. Wow. Just look at that. Entire camps for homelessness because Justin Trudeau literally financially destroyed this country. It's very sad. But it's not just the tent cities. Look at these lineups at the food banks in Toronto. It's crazy. This tweet here from Wall Street Silver, one of the big accounts on X, showing how bad the food banks are in Toronto, has gone viral here, being seen 2 million times with 16,000 likes, it's almost 7,000 retweets. Let's watch the clip. Wow. Oh my God. And they're not even at the front of the line. This video's gone for 20 seconds and he hasn't even hit the front of the line. How sad. How crazy. This is not my Canada. But this story gets even crazier because now the Liberals are advertising at food banks. I can't even believe I'm about to show you this, but look at this. Nathan Erskine Smith is literally giving out bags, advertising him as an MP at Toronto food banks. How insane is that? They're literally giving out free bags to advertise for the political party that literally caused this mess. Absolute clown world. And it's even crazier because in a now since deleted tweet here, Anita Anand was literally posing in front of a food bank with this picture as if she's proud of the mess that the Liberal government has created. Wow, how absolutely tone deaf. But remember, Anita, the internet is forever, and we won't forget this. But after a long year of barely showing up for work and absolutely destroying the country, Justin Trudeau is going to reward himself here with a trip to Jamaica, a well-deserved vacation, right? As Canadians are lining up at food banks, you know, can't even afford bills, inflation at all-time highs, Justin Trudeau's going to Jamaica. Ah, aren't you happy for him? But don't worry, guys, don't worry, because apparently Justin Trudeau came out and said that he is going to reimburse the cost of traveling on a government plane and that he's bringing Sophie with him. Now, the question is this: who is paying for Sophie's boyfriend to go to Jamaica? Is Justin Trudeau shelling out the money to pay for her boyfriend to come with them on their family vacation? What a cuck. Regarding Justin Trudeau's Jamaica vacation, I think this guy, Canadian freedom fighter, absolutely nails it here. Canada's problem right now is not that Trudeau is going to Jamaica for holidays. The problem is that he will come back. Exactly. So on behalf of Canadians, Justin, I hope you have the worst vacation ever, because you are the worst leader this country has ever had. In our next story, Justin Trudeau is not only the Grinch when it comes to running Canada, he's also the Grinch when it comes to Christmas, as shown from Michael Barrett, who put out a video. Apparently, there is no more Christmas lights on Parliament Hill. This is officially a communist country here in Canada. Look at this. Look what Parliament Hill looks like now under Justin Trudeau's woke Canada.
I'm here on Parliament Hill in front of what used to be known as a Christmas lights display. For some reason, Justin Trudeau has decided that with everything that's going on in Canada, you know, like the $27 billion that they paid out to people who weren't eligible for COVID benefits, or the $54 million Arrive scam, or the $6,000 a night that he's spending on luxury hotel suites for himself with your money, that he's decided to cancel Christmas.
Unbelievable.
Like everybody's attention, Christmas is canceled.
Well, he's canceled calling these Christmas lights anyway. This is now a winter light display.
Winter lights.
Nobody is upset that these were called Christmas lights. To suddenly say that these need to be winter lights and that this is going to solve all of Canada's problems is a very Justin Trudeau solution to a problem that he created. Canada's a place where everyone can celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah or Diwali or their own religious or secular holiday in their own way. But there's no need to cancel any of those festivities, and there's no need to cancel Christmas. So from my family to yours, I wish you a very Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Michael Barrett. Merry Christmas. So yes, Justin Trudeau is canceling Christmas lights like an absolute communist maniac. But guess what? Forget Christmas lights. This is what we get for Christmas now in Canada. Watch this clip. We now have Palestinian protesters storming the mall, trying to cancel Christmas and disrupt Christmas. Justin Trudeau's Canada right here, folks. This is Justin Trudeau's base. Unbelievable.
Do you mind coming with us? Because she has to go in.
What are the cops doing? Why are they allowing this? What is going on? This is not the Canada I grew up in, and This is why I make videos every single day, trying to get people against Justin Trudeau. Look at the denigration of this country. Look how badly this is degenerated. Seriously, you now have these Palestinian protesters in malls scaring kids and families. This is not the Christmas spirit. But you know what? This is what the communists want. And Justin Trudeau is their leader. And we need to support Pierre Poilievre and get Justin Trudeau out at the next election because Canada cannot take this anymore. It's a literal nightmare. All right, guys, that's a wrap here for today's video, but let's end it off here, as usual, with a question. Now, Justin Trudeau is paying, apparently, for his own vacation to Jamaica. Should our public officials be paying for their own Christmas vacation, specifically our Prime Minister? I really want to know what you guys think of that in the comments down below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, as usual, share it out. Subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to get to 100K. Tell your friends about the Pleb. My name is the Pleb. This was your Christmas Eve report. Have a very, very Merry Christmas, and I'll see you at the next one. Peace.